Hello everyone. Welcome to this video series on deploying Bold BI on Linux environment. In this video, I will walk you through some of the basics of troubleshooting while deploying Bold BI on Linux. First, let's see the UMS site's deployment pending issue at application level. Let me install the Bold BI application in Linux environment using a new user. I open the domain or IP address where the Bold BI application is installed. Then, complete the application startup process and enter the DB credentials. Click Next, and you will see the application crashed. Enter the domain or IP address with UMS sites path in the browser URL and the sites page will open. See, the status of the site is Deployment Pending. So, to resolve this issue, I navigate to the App Data folder of the Bold BI application using the command cd folder path. Here, I list the permissions for all folders in the repository using the ls-l command. Then, check whether the user has the needed permissions. This issue occurs because the application is installed with a user who does not have right permissions. Now, I will provide read, write, and execute permissions for all the files in the repository using the command sudo chmod r777bi. Next, click Create Site from the Bold BI Sites page in the browser to create a new site and complete the site creation process. When I click Create and Launch Site, you will see the Bold BI application open successfully. Next, moving on to Deployment Failure due to Incorrect Protocol. Here, I install the Bold BI application with HTTPS protocol, but I do not have the SSL certificate to configure SSL for the application. When I open the domain in which Bold BI is installed, you can see that I cannot access the browser page. In this case, navigate to the folder where the product.json file is located using the command cd folder path. Open the product.json file in edit mode using the sudo nano product.json command. Locate the line where the text HTTPS is used and change it to HTTP and save the file. Restart the service using the command sudo systemctl restart bold ***. Open the browser and load the domain where Bold BI is installed, and the page loads successfully. Next, I will show you how to get the journal logs for stopped or inactive services in Bold BI. Here, the browser page for the domain or IP in which Bold BI has been installed is not loading. So, I check the status of the services available in Bold BI to ensure all the services are active, running. To check the status, I run the command sudo systemctl status bold ***. Here, you can see the Bold UMS web service is not available since we stopped the service. Now, I will check the journalctl log using the command journalctl bold UMS web.service since 10 minutes ago. The log time in the command can be changed as required. These logs will show the reason for the state of services, which will help us resolve it. Next, let me show you the permission issue for specific users. Users need to have root permissions in Linux environment to deploy Bold BI. To get root permission for a particular user, run the command usermod ag root username. This grants full privileges to the user. Next, let's see the CentOS server browser access issue. The browser page could not be accessed when deploying Bold BI in Linux environment using the CentOS server. This could be because SE-Linux enforcement is enabled in the machine. To change the SE-Linux mode from enforcing to permissive, use the command sudo setenforce 0. These are some of the basics of troubleshooting while deploying Bold BI on Linux. With this, we have reached the end of deployment of Bold BI in Linux video series. Please leave a comment with any questions you may have or if there are any additional features you would like to see in Bold BI. Thanks for watching.